Hello, my friend Terry Petrovic here. Today I want to talk to you about one of the most critical things you can do to create massive success in your business. Now here you see a wonderful, beautiful trail, a path if you will. This is actually part of my running path on our property here. But it's a very good illustration because, as you can see, while surrounded by beautiful flowers and some tall weeds, there's a very clear, very specific path that I go on. Now, one of the things that I see lots of people struggling with, both online as well as offline, is they work really, really hard to get themselves in front of as many prospects as they possibly can. And some of you guys do that very, very well. You use attraction marketing in a smart way, you interact, but unfortunately, a lot of people drop the ball when it comes to actually talking to the prospects on the telephone. So today I want to talk about having conversations with people on the telephone and understanding who is your ideal prospect. So let me ask you a basic question. Have you taken the time to write down on a piece of paper, maybe on a 3x5 card, and write down a description of your ideal prospect? You know, what are their likes? What do they like to do? Where do they like to hang out? What are their hobbies? What's their personal situation like? Do they like to travel? What are their interests? Are they on the same page as you? Would you like to travel with this person? Would you like to go on vacation with this person? Now, what happens when you market, again, whether it be online or offline, you want to meet a lot of people. And some of them are not going to be your ideal prospects or friends. But ideally, what you want to do is build a community within your business of people that you'd like to hang out with. So here's an exercise I really want you to get clear on, as I want you to get very, very clear on who is your ideal prospect. What direction are they going in? Are they spinning and spinning and spinning in their economic situation? Or maybe with the product that you have to offer, have they tried other things and nothing has worked? You see, once you get into the mind of the prospect, understand what they've tried before your product or service, knowing what their fears are, knowing who they are, knowing why they might want to use your product, your service, or even your business opportunity, knowing all of those things up front is going to make your job so much easier. And you know what? You do this right. You know, when I mentioned write down all their fears, well, what that really is objections. So make a list of all the objections and fears that maybe you had prior to get starting in your business or using your product. Ask other people on your team or in your company what their fears were. Then ask them, and you can think about this for yourself as well, if somebody is kind of sitting on the fence, what would you say to them that would help them make the decision go to the other direction? You see, if you do this right, understand the mind of the prospect before you engage in a conversation, you're going to have so much more fun with this whole process. Understand the fears, the concerns, the objections is critically important for making this process easy for you and everybody you teach this to. Now, you also want to understand why somebody wants to get involved with your product or your service. What's their ultimate direction? Do they want to lose a couple of inches, a couple of pounds? Do they want to save money? Do they want to make money? Do they want to collect assets? Are they looking for tools to make their business easier for them? You have to really understand why they would be interested in partnering with you, whether that be with the product or the business. And make no mistake, my friend, when you say, if I can help you, Mr. Prospect, do this or get that, Would you be willing to spend 20 or 30 minutes reviewing a business presentation I have for you that can show you exactly how you can accomplish that goal? What do you think their response is typically going to be if you do that right? If you've painted a picture of possibility and they know exactly where they could go, I'm telling you, odds are that that prospect is going to say, yes, absolutely. And here's another tip I want to give you in terms of having the dialogue. Is, say you send them to a web presentation or a conference call or whatever. I want you to use this language at the end of this call. Say, Mr. Prospect, you know, I really believe, in fact, I know that I can help you accomplish your goals of whatever those goals are. And I want you to promise me one thing. At the end of that webinar, I want you to promise me to call me whether you're interested or not. I don't really care. I just want to know that we have a relationship where you pick up the phone and give me a call and say, hey, this is for me, I want to learn more, or no, this is really not for me at all. I appreciate your time. Would you do that, Mr. Prospect, for me? And most people will say, yeah, absolutely. So, I've given you some good tips today. Make sure you do your homework. Make sure you write down exactly what people are wanting. Make sure you write down what the fears are, the potential objections are. Make sure you understand what's going on in the mind of your prospect, because when you do, my friend, talking to people on the phone and presenting your product or your business is going to be so much easier. My name is Terry Petrovic. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And remember this, your success is my business. Make it a better than terrific day. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.